Hi everyone, it's Bee here at Little Miss Bee Crafts. I hope you're well. I'm on today. This is my Messy Monday, and I had to do a voiceover for this one because the actual sound on the original one didn't work, so I am doing a voiceover. So this is my art journal that I started in January, and I haven't done anything else in this journal. As you can see, I've already started to prepare the pages. So what I've done is I've stuck two of the pages together, either side of this one. This was my first art journal page that I did back in January. This was the first time I'd done an art journal page. I thought it was, I really enjoyed doing it, and I thought for a first attempt, it wasn't too bad. It was quite good. I think the whole point of doing an art journal is that you just lose yourself and that you enjoy what you're doing. And as you can see, it's very much a winter kind of journal page. I use lots of different decoupage pieces. So this is the one that I'm using today. And like I said, I've prepped the pages already. I've put some gesso on it, and I've mixed the gesso with a bit of PVA glue just to make it a little bit more stable. And I've stuck, like I said, the pages either side, I've stuck together to make the pages, because the pages aren't very thick. It's just a cheap notebook. It's nothing, it's nothing thing. So like I say, I've stuck those two pages either side together just to make them give them a little bit more stability, and I've put gesso and PVA glue, and this is the gesso that I've used. It's Pebeo Studio acrylics gesso. It's really good. I've had it in my stash quite a while. I'm sure that it still is sold. So that's the gesso that I've used for this, for these pages. Okay, so I'm hoping that soon I'll get going. These are the supplies that I'm using for this. So I wanted to do like a yellow and a blue. I'm putting a September page together, so I'm just going to write September on here. I wanted to use these yellows and blues. I think of September as a month that we start to kind of, do new things. When I was a teacher, September was the beginning of the year, so it always reminds me of a new start and new beginnings. So these are the things that I'm using. So I'm using Glimmer Mist, and it's the Verdigris. I've used I'm going to be using the Distress Oxide, which is tumbled glass. I didn't actually use this in the end. I was going to use it, but I didn't. And also I've used that gelato, which is a banana, I think it was called, and just some ink pads that I had, just Do Crafts ink pads, and I'm using this stencil as well. Okay, so it's all about leaves, because obviously September is the beginning of autumn as well. So at the minute, all I'm going to do, and in the end I've sped this up. So basically all I did was just put the yellow and the blue down, the tumbled glass, and all I did was just put it down on the page, wet it, smooshed it about, just to get that, a background colour on the page. And then obviously I'm drying this off because it was still wet, so that I can then start to put the stencil and things over. Okay, so that was the gelatos, that was the ink, and just put it all over, and then I'm using the stencil. So I'm using the daubers again, and this is the tumbled glass Distress Oxide. It's a lovely colour, this. It's like jeans, isn't it? It's like denim. It's a really, really nice colour. And I'm just going through the stencil with these and putting the leaves down, just randomly. Okay, so this is the next bit. So I started, obviously, as you can see, I've done it in the yellow. The yellow didn't come out very well when I did the stenciling through. The blue did. And on some of it, I went over the blue and the yellow together. So there's this kind of greenish, colour as well. As you can see, it's more of a muted blue rather than that bright tumbled glass blue. And as you can see, you can't really see the yellow leaves very well. So anyway, so I'm just using the stencil, different places. You'll see when I lift this up. I don't know if this one was okay, but when you lift this one up, yeah, that one wasn't too bad. You can see a bit of a leaf, but it didn't come out very well when I did the yellow, so I wasn't too to impress with the yellow. But obviously I keep doing it. I don't know why, but I do. I keep doing this yellow and it isn't even working really. So, and I think I mixed the yellow, and you can see on the mat there I've mixed that yellow and I think maybe a bit of the blue together. So yeah, let me just see when. So yeah, so I think when that's the yellow and the blue mixed together as well. I just kind of mixed a bit of water with it, put it on my craft mat. So there we go. So again, I'm just heating it up, drying the page off so that I can get on to the next step. So the next step that I wanted to do was actually put the September title on there, and I did, with a pencil, I just squashed my it's like some tape, I can't remember what the tape is now. I wanted more of an oval shape, so I just kind of squashed it, and yeah, and then I started to do these leaves. I wanted to do more leaves. I wanted to make a frame, and as you can see I start off quite small on these leaves, and then as I'm going round I start to get bigger and bigger because I just think it needed, I don't know, I just thought it needed to be a bit bigger, the leaves. I did want to try and fast forward this bit as well for you, but I couldn't. My video was playing up, and I just couldn't do it. So if you want to go past this bit, you can do. All I'm doing is just putting the leaves around this frame, and as you'll see in a bit, I do get bigger and bigger. I started off with tiny leaves, and you know, maybe I should have kept at that. I don't know, maybe I should have just tried to, I don't know why I started to go bigger, but I did, and then I thought I need to go bigger on, you know, I quite like, when I look at that now, I quite like the smaller bits that I did. You know, I'm hoping as this series goes along, because like I say, I'm kind of going out of my comfort zone with these videos now. My challenge is obviously to do one. There you go, you see I'm going across and I'm making the leaves bigger now. But like I said, I think I should have left them a little bit smaller, but hey ho, that's what I did. Like I say, you know, it's all about just having fun, isn't it, and playing, and you know, being creative basically. There's no rules for anybody really, is there? That you just, you know, we all be creative for different reasons. People find it relaxing, people find it as an outlet, you know, for just enjoying themselves, some me time. So yeah, so it's whatever you want to do while you want to be creative. And this series that I'm doing, this 30-day challenge, oh there we go, I do manage to so I just went over those with a black pen, and I also wrote the September. So I did, in the end I did speed it up a little bit better, which is, you know, you didn't have to see me do all that. So as you can see, I just went over it in a black pen, did the September. I hate my handwriting. These are gel pens now that I'm going to start colouring in the bits of the leaves and everything. This is like a golden one. I wanted to keep to the blues and the yellows. Yeah, so like I said, I hate my handwriting and I'm trying to improve that. So along this series again, it's all about self-improvement, trying to improve my skills and just to get better at things really. But like I say, you know, our own creativity doesn't have to be perfect. It's what's making us happy. We do this because it makes us happy, and I want to be able to show you that we all make mistakes. It's not perfect. My handwriting is terrible and I want to make it better. So over this series of videos, I'm hoping that, you know, my handwriting will get a little bit better with practice. I should have just left it with the black on here, but as you'll see in a bit, I go over it with white. You know, so yeah, so I'm just colouring in these bits. I should have tried to fast forward these bits as well, but obviously I didn't. Yeah, so I am just colouring these in. So if you want to skip again to the next bit, you know, I'm sure you don't really want to watch me just colouring things in. I think some of the things on here as well, as I was colouring, it wasn't quite, the gel pens weren't working that well. I think it was the acrylic gesso that was making it kind of resisting. So I had to keep changing my pens and going back over it and things like that. But I didn't want it to be, I wanted that background colour as well to come through. So I didn't want these leaves at the front to be overbearing, you know, the colour of them. I wanted to see those leaves in the background as well. And I chose leaves because it is, like I said, it's the beginning of autumn, September. You know, it's, like I said, when I was a teacher, it was new beginnings. We got a new class, September. You know, you were all excited for the year ahead and things like that. So it's all about, you know, the leaves falling as well. But I didn't want this traditional kind of, I love autumn. Autumn is my favourite month. And I didn't want to use in this September one, I didn't want to use like the traditional autumn colours. I wanted to use Indian summer colours, even though we've not got an Indian summer at the moment. But I always used to think, you know, going back to school, it seemed to be that we had a nice September. Hopefully we might get a nice September in England, I don't know. At the minute it's a bit of a dreary day. So yeah, so I wanted to use these colours that weren't traditional kind of autumn colours, just because it reminded me of, you know, freshness and, like I said, an Indian summer colours, the blues, the yellows. Yeah, so I quite liked the colour combination that I used on this. Yeah, I'm so sorry that this is taking so long. If you want to fast forward this bit, please do, because I am rambling on now. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just using gel pens to do these colours. I should have fast forwarded this bit. So hopefully I'm coming to the end of colouring in this bit. Like I said, it you know, it's just like these videos are just for me and, you know, and for you to see that, you know, there we go. At last I've finished painting, colouring in. Now this is where I go in with this white gel pen, and I don't think that the paper was really dry enough to be able to use this, because it doesn't really come out as a white pen. It kind of gets a bit greyish, and I was trying to, you know, when you see it, that it's what you call it, like highlight with a white pen. So obviously I do need to practice doing my handwriting, because as you can see I started with this S, and as it went along it kind of got squashed on the R, so I hadn't spaced it out properly enough. But like I said, I haven't done much art journaling and I haven't practiced, and this is what I want to get better at. So hopefully by the end of this series, this month, I will have got better at doing my art journals, and I will have got better at doing my handwriting. I'm just putting the little dots of the white gel pen around just to highlight, just to give the background a little bit more interest again. And then I still don't think that, you know, it's finished. It doesn't look right. So you'll see in a bit that I get the glimmer mist, and I just use it as, I don't use the, oh no, I think I was going to maybe use that, you know, the eyes ink, the gold paste, but I didn't in the end, because I thought, no, it might ruin it. So I just used the glimmer mist, and this is the Verdigris, so it's kind of a blue with a bit of a gold in it. Again, you know, trying to tap the bottom. It's a good job that that the sound didn't work properly, because, you know, you would have heard all that noise. And I'm just going around tapping it down, trying to just get splashes, random splashes on it. And in the end, I think I'd start to tap rather than shake it. It worked better when I tapped. You'll see here, there we go. So I tap it now and it does come off a bit. It's more splattered, which is the effect that I wanted. And then, yeah, you know, apart from the handwriting, I do think I love the colours. You know, I love the actual frame of it. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with how it turned out, this page. which you can see I'm still not happy with. I'm still not happy with this. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, so we're nearly finished now. So yeah, so thank you for watching today again. Oh yeah, and I do put the flowers that I made. I just thought that it maybe needed a little bit more of something, so I actually put these flowers on. Glued these flowers on. I forgot about the flowers. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just left it how it was. And then I think at the end, I hope that I show you at the end. Come on again. I don't know if I did, but I actually put leaves on it as well. If you go to my blog, or I'll try and put a picture on. If you go to my blog, you'll see that I actually put some leaves on it as well, from some of the paper that I'd had a test on before with these colours. So yeah, so thank you for watching today. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, so there we go. I did show you the picture. So I did stencils from the blue leaves, and then I added those for a bit of an interest because I thought it needed something. So yeah, so don't forget to join me every day. This is my 30-day challenge, and yeah, thank you for watching today, and I shall see you soon. And don't forget about the Freebie Friday challenge. It's all on my YouTube channel, and I shall see you soon. Thank you. Bye.